Among several challenges faced by youth of today, grabbing a dream job is the biggest one. We try to know what goes on inside the mind of a recruiter before, during, and after an interview. Therefore, we asked a few questions to Miss Manveer Kaur, who is HR and admin head at Evro India Limited. But before that, let us tell you the content of this video. In this video, we will discuss what specific skills do HR look for in a candidate during interview, how to write an ideal resume, how should students prepare for an interview, what mistakes do students commit during an interview or while preparing for an interview, how can students improve their technical skills while pursuing their professional qualification, what specific skills do HR look for in a candidate during interview.
See, we do interview the candidates of different profiles, but the common thing that we are looking, being in Evro, being in HR, that is their soft skills. The person should be on a high soft skills. The person should cover up their personality. They should get into their inner sense, that what exactly the energy that they are having, what is the source of the energy, what is their comm skills, what is their confidence, and how exactly they are understanding to the job descriptions. For example, if someone is planning to come up with us in our team in a quality department and he knows nothing about the quality, I'm not saying that the fresher will be an expert into that, but to get into something and get expertise in that, the one should understand what is the base of that, what is the basic thing, what are the basic skills that we need. So first of all, we need that soft skills and basic understanding of the JD and the perfect resume too, because if someone is making mistakes in their resume, they are not giving the details to the minute things, then how they'll come up with the major challenges, how they'll be able to face that, because if they are not able to do the self-realization or self-analysis. See, ideal way to write a resume is a different thing, but if I'll say the way to write a resume is to jot down every mandate information in one way. It has to be your contact information, that's to the running contact. It should not be the older one. Your emails, that is the active emails where you actually respond very fast. Your LinkedIn profile, that is a mandate because that comes up with your professional identity. It should not include your Facebook and Twitter because that is not your professional identity. Some candidates do this mistake. It includes your photograph. That too has to be the updated one. It should not be like, because some candidates do this, they do paste their photograph of 12th and they are like the experience of 5 years after the post-graduation, like MBA. And it should include each and every minute detail of your qualifications, your degree, is it regular or correspondence, from which university, from which campus, in which stream, and the percentages and the tenure. And apart from that, your expertise, your key skills, your hobbies, your strengths and weakness, it should include a sort of SWOT analysis of yours. So it's basically you are presenting yourself in the face of paper in front of someone else. So if that piece of paper is not able to judge you, that this is something that you are picturizing yourself in front of someone, then that is it. Because resume plays an important role, because it's the first activity or first contraction with the someone who is taking the interview. They should do the homework. That is the key. Because if someone is not doing the homework, someone is not preparing for the interview, then whosoever it is, how many years of expertise is this, they'll fail. Because every company, every profile, every designation, every industry has a different set of rules and JDs and responsibilities and their way of work. Because if we'll talk about some company who work as a team, then you have to work as a team. You should know how to work in a team. You should know how to work with that JD. And if the profile is someone that you have to handle it on an independent way, that you're not getting your team, then you should know that what would be the KRs and how to handle the things. Plus, they should understand the JDs. They should understand the industry that they are going to. They should do the basic homework and R&D on that particular industry, on that particular company, on that particular KRAs, on that particular JD. so that they should be aware of each and everything about that particular profile, because that will help them out to ask the questions to the interviewer so that they'll get exact information from that. They are not confident, they are not aware about the profile, they prepare for the interview, they come up for the interview, and in the middle of the interview they ask what is the key profiles, what is the job responsibilities of them. But that is the homework, they should do it, but they should not ask the interviewer that what would be my profile. They should understand it before appearing it, because that will help them to design and redesign the resume according to that particular KRS, because that is a different game. So basically they do this, they are having lack of confidence, they don't prepare them in the basis of attire, they don't prepare their basic things like what the resume has to be and what are the key skills that has to be enhanced in the resume for that particular profile. They don't do their homework for that particular industry about even the basic names, that who is the chairman of that company, when this company is established. They don't know nothing, they just go black. Like they just come up like this is the interview date and we have to go and just they get ready, take a shower and go to the interview place. So this is the major mistake that they're doing. See, if I talk about the do's and don'ts in terms of technical things, that has to be with the guidance of the professional, because that is the one who can actually guide it what are the steps that they have to take, and that steps has to be the baby steps, not like just a bigger step to come to a conclusion, and that has to be guidance with the professional one only. And the don'ts is something, the major thing is the soft skills, because the one can have the exposure to the technical skills, but the soft skills is mandatory, confidence is mandatory, and the exposure to that technical exposure. Like if we'll talk about someone BTech, and if they are going into plant who is having the different machines, like in our company we are having injection molding machines, so to get the exposure they have to actually face the injection molding machines, only then they'll be able to get into the thing that how it actually works. If I'll talk about the HR professionals, they have to explore the different HR streams, they have to explore the different HR profiles. HR in some companies or in the mind of some people, HR is for recruitments only, but it's not. It's a very minor part of it, but yes, it includes the major proportion to the things, because the recruitment is wrong, then everything is wrong. So yes, recruitment is there, but performance appraisals and the training in DAs, their appraisals, their motivations, their enhancement activities, their training sessions, everything comes up. So that exposure has to become with the technical and corporate exposure. So once they'll come up out of their window of that bookish knowledge, only then they'll be able to get the technical exposure.
Here are the key takeaways. A candidate must focus on improving soft skills. Candidates must do their homework properly, ensure that you understand the job description accurately and know about the company. Ensure that you possess the level of skill required for the particular role you have applied for. You also need to create an ideal resume with all the minute details mentioned in it. Hiring managers want to see what you did beyond the internet search, and then how you apply the information you found to determine how you can add value as their next employee.